Alright, I'm going to take advantage of this faster internet right at this library in Montesano. Because upload speed's fast, 20 gigs or something, it's pretty fast. So first off, I'm going to complain about this berry mix. It's a Salal, grape, and blackberries. I think the grapes, these white grapes, are affecting my breathing. I've been feeling increasingly congested every day for the past 2 or 3 days. It feels like a lot of phlegm is building up, and it kind of makes me think of the taste of that grape. I think that white greenish grape, it might be picked too early, but regardless, there are properties in this grape that are affecting congestion-like feeling. I don't think it's toxins. I don't think that it's been exposed to any harmful chemicals where the location is that I've picked it. Yes, it is surrounded by a bit of concrete and all that, but I believe that there are properties in this grape that are affecting my chestal regions, my lungs in particular, my throat. It feels like there's a little more phlegm. The other berries never done that before. Salal or blackberries have never done that. And I've been just increasingly eating grapes more and more just to take advantage of the situation, but now the repercussions are coming in and I'm experiencing that congestion. It's something to think about, something to complain about. And I got another meal here with grapes in it. I'm gonna try to choke it down, and that's it. And no more grapes for a while. I think I've been overdoing them, but I'm not aware of any problems overdoing blackberries or Salal yet. I don't really feel any problems with those. These grapes are farmed. I mean, they're seedless. I mean, what does that tell you? They're just not. They're wild. They're not wild. They were intentionally planted along this fence on this old tennis court that no longer has a net or anything. That's actually locked up completely. Just sitting there. But yeah, these grapes were intentionally planted there. Seedless grapes. And I've picked grapes that grew on fence on tennis courts in Eau Claire. There was a really cool one, but it wasn't a farm hybrid grape. It was a wild grape. I don't see any wild grapes around Washington. They're all intentionally planted. There's tons of wild grapes in Wisconsin, which is awesome. They can really produce some really like deep colored grapes that stain your fingers. The blackberries may stain my fingers a little bit, but the Wisconsin wild grapes with their seeds too, really make things bleed. Really bleed. They really stain everything, and that stain is great. That's great for the health. It may make your lips all blood red or purple. Actually, purple is a pretty big color that comes out of it. But yeah, it's better. Those grapes would have been more desirable, those wild grapes, than these white grapes. Do white grapes naturally grow, or has that entirely been in a human level? I don't know. Definitely not seedless. Seedless would never survive in the wild. These grapes wouldn't stand a chance. It's all propagated and all that. Dip the whatever piece you break off into that nitrogen solution or something, and then replant it for more propagation, and just keep it going. So that's the complaint about this free food so far. I've picked some apples and stuff from people's yards. I try to focus on taking them from the tree, but I'm kind of willing to accept them if they're on the ground. just people like to step on them and all that. People have just been ignoring them in a lot of places. Not that horse pasture though, not a single apple on that ground. But I'm getting a little bored of this place. I'd like to move on, check out new areas, pick new berries before they fall to the ground. I mean, I've explored as much as I can around here for just things to look at that might be interesting, and I've picked berries in places I think are reasonably, to me, reasonably safe. And now it's just coming to the end. I'm just kind of seeing the same spots over and over. I'm like a migrant worker. I need to keep moving along to the next wild berry plot, farm plot, and go with that.